Welcome, Patriot, to Boston Common, the start of the Freedom Trail.
Seven and A. Some sort of code. Four and L. Definitely a code. Two and A. Now a 6 and an O. Three I. Five R. 8D next. One R. The trail ends right at the church.
You got guts. Well, had guts. Sorry, folks. On us. You playing hide and seek? So long! People have been down here recently.
So that's not right. Huh. It spins. Here we go again. There we go.
Right there. You went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But before we go any further, answer my questions. Who the hell are you?
I followed the Freedom Trail looking for the railroad. I'm not your enemy.
If that's true, you have nothing to fear. Who told you how to contact us?
Dr. Amari told me how to find you.
Very interesting. Last question. Why are you here?
I need a Corsair chip decoded.
You have what? This is not a joking matter.
I didn't know we were having a party. What gives with my invitation? Oh, I see you invited the Corsair killer. Nice.
Deacon, you're late. You're saying this intruder actually killed a Corsair? Single-handedly? Oh, that'd give even Gloria a run for her money.
Newsflash, boss. This lady is kind of a big deal. If you're done interrogating her, you might want to show this Corsair murdering machine a little courtesy. Just a thought.
I owe you an apology. Anyone who kills a Corsair is good in my book. I'm Desdemona, and I'm the leader of the railroad.
Hopefully, we can work something out.
What you're asking for puts us in a tricky position.
Des, we need to let her in. She's got an intact Corsair chip, for God's sake.
That violates our security protocols.
To hell with that. She killed a Corsair. There's no way she's working for the Institute.
We're letting you into our headquarters. You're the first outsider ever to be given this privilege. We'll discuss the details about your chip inside.
Don't try anything, stranger.
We having fun yet?
Decoding a Corsair chip is a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong, the least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Oh, hey, Des. You need something?
Tom, our visitor here has a Corsair chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh, man, it's been ages!
Right. Some ground rules. Tom can get you the code, but once he's done, we get the Corsair chip.
Why do you want the Corsair chip?
Institute tech is light years beyond what we have. And a Corsair chip is top of the line. I'm not gonna get into details, but that chip could help us save lives. Maybe throw a wrench in some of the Institute's operations. So, hand over the chip.
I don't know. I might need that chip later.
This isn't a negotiation. This is a demand. To anybody else in the Commonwealth, all you have is 2 caps worth of salvage. With us, that data is priceless. But we're not just going to give that away. Talk to me again if you change your mind.
You gotta
Hey
be
there.
careful, man.
Made up your
The
mind.
Institute is everywhere.
We decode the Corsair chip.
I don't...
We've... Made up your mind. We decode...
No way. That chip is mine.
Then we're done. Made up your mind. We decode the course...
Fine.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
All right, little Corsair chip. Let's
Give
have the
Tom.
circuit analyzer take a crack
We'll
at you.
get that chip decoded.
Hi.
Give Tom Tom. He'll get that chip.
We're in. Chip accessed. Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running. Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be... Come on, baby, show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait, they're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh man, we got lucky. Got you, you institute bastard, I got you. Software in. Come on. Show me that sweet bass number. Come on, baby. Yeah, we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Hey, yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
Start working on the rest of the chip. And you, I'd love to work with you more. Let me know if you're interested. But to be crystal clear, if you use that data and discover anything involving the Institute, you share it with us first. Otherwise, our relationship will be in jeopardy.
There's more going on than you know. Trust me.
Hey there.
If we're going to be dealing more with each other, I need to make sure that we're on the same page. You know what a synth is, right?
Yeah. I know all about them.
Good. The Institute treats synths as...
That sounds like slavery.
Exactly. So we seek to free... I have a question.
I risk my life for people every day. Makes no difference to me if it's a human or a synth.
Well said. But right now, and in turn...
Right?
I think we ought to talk. Hey, you,
Come here
forget
again
something?
if you need to meet us. We'll know you're coming.
Hope you didn't mind the reception when you tango with the Institute.
Your leader was just...
Yeah, we know.
Exactly. Kind of killed our chance. But it's all good now.
Sure. Don't worry. I'll keep your secret.
That's what I want. So Dez wants me to make you a tourist. That's what we call someone. I'm just gonna...
You sure you need me? Desdemona didn't seem to care.
She's just thinking of the time. But I'm betting someone like you just needs a few pointers. And a target.
I'm not sure.
I'll tell you the game. I got a job. Then, if you...
I'm not...
Look.
Excuse me.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed.
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a Courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
The railroad helped me.
Oh God, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines or setting computer terminals free or... Sorry. They just have something of a reputation. You're not the only one. I did the best and came up with some. Here's the... You know all the day.
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record. But, can you?
I've got it covered.
Good. And don't... It's my own. Now go.
Something is rotten in here.
Gotta get out of here before we turn into ghouls. What do you need, General?
I have plans here to build.
The Institute? Why in the world?
They kidnapped my baby.
Damn. We'll give you whatever help we can. Now, assuming you could.
The Institute uses teleport.
Teleport.
Right?
If anyone can make it.
You'd better keep your mouth shut about this place. Can't trust anyone.
What's going on?
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Here you go.
Wow, what a mess. Looks like, encrypted RF transmissions. Okay, so that gets routed through... What the hell? Teleportation. This is some pretty crazy shit. You sure it's for real?
It's real. I got it from an ex-
Serious? Anyway, I'm gonna... But...
Good work, Sturgis.
Well, don't thank me. Here's a list. Keep in mind, I can already see this is gonna take a crazy amount of juice. Like if you had us, and it's going to be big.
Right?
Mum, welcome back, Mum. I do hope you were able to find some assistance in Conco.
Hey, Sturgis.
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
Yeah.
Good. Here's a list of... I'll meet you over at the...
Thanks, Sturgis.
Good deal. One thing to keep in... I'll see you over at the...
Who's there? I'll wear your guts around my neck! What's that?
Sweet.
Anything's better than bugs, not ghouls. You're right.
kind of like the sunburn you're gonna get.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens. Just get on the platform. I'll do the rest. Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Jammed. Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, Daddy's gone, but I'm...
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. Mommy's here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Who is Father?
Father, help me!
Where is he?
He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
Just... help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great... It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, You had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality, and here I am. Raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
It wasn't right, what they did. Taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you?
In a manner of speaking, yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found... I was exactly... I am their father.
And you've been down here?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions.
Right? I don't want to hear any more right now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important... I've been a part of something amazing here. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that...
I won't be a part of this. I can't.
Why? Because of the reputation of the Institute. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like.
Your institute has done some horrible things.
Yes, well... the world is not... What about the people you've aided in order to get here? What atrocities have they committed? The Brotherhood of Steel. They believe they're the only ones fit to control technology and destroy anyone who opposes them. And you would side with them. None have any true claim to nobility in this world. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
I'm sorry. I can't do that.
I'm sorry to hear that. I had certainly hoped we could work together. But every man must make his own decision.
Right.
Understand, though, that I cannot allow you to remain within the Institute. You may have safe passage back to the relay, where you will be sent back to the surface. But from that point, you must be considered hostile. I am sorry. I must think first of the safety of the Institute. And in the cruel world that has developed, those who are not with us are against us. The elevator will return you to the relay.
Sean, can we talk about this?
Have you reconsidered your decision?
I've changed.
Well, that's good. The Institute, you want to introduce... And finally...
Sean, about this synth.
You mean the child? It's a fascinating project, really. There are issues to be solved, of course, but...
Sean, about this synth.
You mean the child? It's a
He's...
Yes, I'll make sure, but... Do you think you could...
I don't need a synth. I found...
Yes, but... I wouldn't claim...
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary
Doctor,
drive servo.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to...
Now that you've found him, I hope you're now. As you might guess, we maintain and there's a lot of the work we do. So,
Right? I'm just looking around.
I see. If there's anything else...
It must be a challenge.
When necessary. It's a good... That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past...
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
You know I can't talk about that.
It's an honor to have you here, ma'am.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office.
Seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
What now?
They're dragging
It's an honor to meet you
targeting
there.
package upgrades I asked for.
Glad
Maybe
you
I
made
should
it.
take some courses with me. Send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is
So,
between us and pretty much
here
all
you
the
are.
other departments.
I'll be upfront with you. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit...
I'm sure you understand.
No problems here.
Good to hear. Now, our primary responsibility is the...
I'm sure it's best for...
Certainly. The results could be... Our main instrument, coursers, they're highly... What I gather you know. In fact...
Right? I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so. Now, unless you...
I'd like to know more about the synth...
Once we then, in those cases where the all too often...
I know it'll be a difficult
Report
adjustment
anything
for you,
suspicious to
but
the
try to
SRB.
remember that synths aren't people.
Scanning
unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Hi, Doc.
Oh, hi there. Sorry if I seem distracted. I memorized 5 sets of design schematics, and now I'm doing detailed mental comparisons. Sleep is such a waste of time. I'd rather be designing more efficient plasma emitters. Well, that was productive.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I know.
Sure. Don't worry. I promise I won't get...
Thank you, I do appreciate it. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute.
Thank you.
Given that the relay, in case the significance is lost on... If nothing else... Now, unless...
I'd like a progress report.
Taking your new... Very well. I'm...